Hello there, I'm Brooke, and this is my channel, Tarot with B. So today we're going to be checking out a message from your inner child. What does your inner child want you to know? What do they want you to tell you? So we have three piles today. I'm just going to jump right into it. Why not, right? And so for pile number one, we have this Dalmatian Tsum Tsum, Disney Tsum Tsum. I figured they'd be cute for this reading. I don't know, inner child reading. For pile two, we have Grumpy. He's on a mining cart with some jewels in there. That's Grumpy for pile two. And for pile three, we have Tigger. And Tigger's got a butterfly. Oh my God, sorry. A butterfly as well as a balloon here. There's Tigger. So take a second, see which pile is calling to you. You could have messages in more than one pile, absolutely. So feel free to watch as many as you would like. We have pile one, pile two, and pile three. I'm sorry you can't really see them better, but I hope you get a vibe of the piles just from these little views that I gave you. But again, pause the video if you need some more time. I'm going to go ahead and get started with pile number one. I'll see you in a minute. Hello there, pile one. So if you chose the Dalmatian from 101 Dalmatians, this is your reading. All about what your inner child wants to tell you, wants you to know. So I am going to do this Prism Oracle card first, which is a color, but it has a message on it. So we'll see what they want you to know. This will probably be like the main focus of the reading, right? So let's just see what's up. Ideation. Oh, so I feel as though your inner child really wants you to do what you want to do. Like if you have an idea or a project that you have in mind that you really like think would be cool and it fires you up and gets you really excited, do it. That's really what your inner child's wanting you to do. Like don't think too much about it. Just try it out, Don't let your mind stop you from moving ahead with this because it sounds really fun and it doesn't have to be successful. It doesn't have to be anything that brings you anything but joy and fulfillment. um and that's very important because nowadays, like as you grow up, it's really like about making money, worrying about money, stressing about love, stressing about all that. And then you kind of just lose that whole doing things that you love because you felt like it, right? And that's like what, as a kid, like that's what you do. You just kind of were like, I want to do this today, or I want to do this. And as an adult, that's a lot. That's difficult. And I think that there could be something that you've been thinking of doing or you want to do, and your inner child just really wants you to give it a try. I think because you would find a lot of happiness from it. Okay, that's absolutely true. And this, in the book, it's pink. Like, so it's a pink. It's a sweet energy, It's a pure energy too. I think pink is so pure and lovely. And your inner child just, they just want you to do something for yourself, okay? That's very important because I think you give a lot to other people, and your inner child's just like, no, you got to do this for you. Do something for you. Perhaps you're a parent as well. You could be a parent. I'm just thinking of like in 101 Dalmatians. So like if you're a parent, you don't have to be, or even a pet parent, you have a lot of responsibilities and your time isn't always your own, right? So they really want your inner child really wants you to just take a minute for even just a few minutes a day for yourself. That's big. Then we have the hound and pear, loyalty. There's a dog, another doggy. Loyalty. Let's see what else comes out here. Oh, okay. The moth and eucalyptus and ending. Okay, so in order for this idea to happen, you may have to stop doing something else for other people. You know what I mean? You're a very loyal person, and I think it feels like you're a bit of a people pleaser. It does. And you're always looking out for others, right? And putting yourself last. And it's really giving mom energy. I'm just saying. Um but your inner child really wants you to, like, do less of that. I know, like, that's hard, because especially if you are a parent or something like that, because of course you have to take care of humans and, like, living beings, but um there's something here, like, you may have to be flexible about your schedule, and that could be very hard, because I think maybe you're very set in a schedule or something like that, and you have very limited time. So there's something here that you may have to give up in order to be able to do this, like, project or this idea. I'm not saying it will be forever, because this is a very, like, cyclical card, with this moth. So and there's a circle here and here. So I just think it's very, like, sometimes you have to end things to have something new begin. But that doesn't mean it's gone forever. Okay. It just doesn't. And it's also really welcoming and good positive energy, and you're very loyal. Like I said, you're very loyal to maybe whatever it is that you may have to stop doing in order to make time for this. Like, it's part of your routine, and you're like, I do this every single day. So I don't know what it could be, but because everybody's different, and everybody's different, people are watching. So, but there could be something like that makes it difficult for you to let go of it, because you're very loyal to it. But I think that there's something here where, if you started this, whatever this idea is, you would be very loyal to this. It's just a matter of you, I don't want to say not being afraid to start it, but just not caring about what other people think. Maybe it's something like other people would deem childish or something like that. And you're just like, but I want to do it. It's really fun. It sounds fun. Or like you did it when you were younger, this sort of project. And it could just be anything, it doesn't have to be anything from your childhood, something that's just nostalgic. It could just be trying something new. But that's really interesting. But there's a lot of hope here this is a really good card to have, especially with the ending. It's not like a sad ending, it's just something that's different. It's a change. And so you're hopeful that things will right themselves out, right? Oh, Jesus. Okay. That just flipped so fast. It's in you. Oh, look at that. So powerful. Your intuition's very, 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 very strong. We have the moon there, right? But we also have green, which reminds me of the heart chakra. So really following your heart and doing what you want to do. Very important. um, Taking the time every day to do whatever it is that you're wanting to do. That's huge for you. Inner truth, exactly. And you could be learning something new. There's an owl here. You could be learning something new. And there's a 7, so that's a very lucky number too. It's just like you feel very fulfilled doing this, and it really makes you just feel very happy and like you're living your truth, kind of. It's very important to you, whatever this idea or project or thing that you've been contemplating doing. It would mean a lot to you. And I think that even if it doesn't bring you anything like monetarily, it feeds your soul. That's what it is. It feeds your soul. And you can do it. There's some apprehension here for you as well, because you feel like maybe you can't do it. You can't do this, but you absolutely can. And your inner child needs you to know that. You're incredibly powerful, and they're so proud of you. They're so proud of how far you've come, and you're just so strong and dependable and loyal and lovely, and that's so big. They really look up to you. Brave, yes, you have to have a little bravery here in order to move ahead with this. Because it's, again, something that may be a little scary, or that people may be like, why would you do that? So you're worried about other people's judgments and such. But I think again, if you proceed with this and move forward with whatever this project or idea is that you're trying to manifest, it will be really gratifying for you. And I love to see like the lion and bravery. And there's a dog too. I mean, brave. And it's such a beautiful transitional energy here too with the moth. Because moths are this powerful energy, because that ending is complicated, complex maybe, and hard to let go of, but then in comes this beautiful new possibilities, right? That you perhaps never even saw coming. And your inner child just really wants you to know, like, you've got this. If you want to do this, you've got this. And they've got your back. Spirit's got your back. Compassion. Yes, be kind to yourself. I think this is for you. You have an abundance of compassion, right? And you always, again, it feels as though you put everyone else first and yourself last. So you have such a big, compassionate, beautiful heart, and you're always trying to help others. But now is the time to have some of that for yourself. Have compassion for yourself and say, I need to do this for me, for my inner child. I need to pursue this because it would bring me a lot of joy. And it feels very peaceful too. I'm not sure what it could be, but this is beautiful. Taking leadership, yes. Taking leadership of the situation for sure. Let's see what this could be. Let's see what else your inner child wants you to know. So we have Saturday morning cartoons. Where am I going to put you? Right there. Okay. And we have eclipse. Again, very powerful energy. There's like some dominating. Sometimes I think that you tend, because you give so much of yourself to others, and you're very busy, it's like you're worn out at the end of the day, right? So instead of maybe doing this project or this thing that would really bring you a lot of joy, you tend to be exhausted, right? Because you've given so much of yourself to others and not gotten anything in return, right? So that's really dominating your life. It's your desire to, which is beautiful. Your heart is beautiful. I don't want you to think it's not, and that this is a criticism. It's just like your inner child really wants you to take some time for yourself. You have to, okay? In order to be able to fill other people's cups, you have to have a full, you have to fill your own cup too. You can't just give and give and give, because then your cup's empty and you're exhausted and like a husk of a human, you get burnt out. And that's what that is with that Saturday morning cartoons. It's just like you're so exhausted, you don't have any energy to pursue what it is that you want to pursue. Because that your beautiful, compassionate heart and giving to everybody else, this loyalty is dominating everything in your life right now, and especially self-care and doing things that are important for you. But again, your heart is beautiful. I don't want you to think like I'm bashing your beautiful, loving heart. You're amazing, okay? It's just about a balance, finding a balance and doing more for you. Obviously, you can still help other people, but you have to prioritize yourself too in some way. And again, one thing a day, it can be small to start, it gets easier. Fox, yeah, I think you have to get creative here, because foxes are really cunning, and mischievous. So it's like you have to play a little to figure out how to balance this out. Trial and error, but I think that just coming up with different ways because you're very cunning, just so smart, coming up with different ways to have some you time to fill your own cup, right? And maybe even pursue this idea or project that you've been wanting to. Oh, yeah. Because you're so sweet and soft and lovely. You really are. You're a gentle soul. And I feel like sometimes you let people take advantage of you. And I'm not saying that, like, this is your inner child talking. It's not me, right? So it's just, they want you to be a little more selfish, okay? Because you give and give and give to others. And you got to give to yourself, okay? Because you're such a kind soul. And we have eggplant. Ooh, that's a very interesting energy to have in this reading. I don't know where to put you. How about right here, I guess? Because I want to still see that lion. I want to look up eggplant because I always see it and I think sexy, but that doesn't really fit this reading here. I'm not saying you're not sexy, but I'm just saying it's, let's see what the other meanings are. Sexy, seductive, flirtatious. Interesting. I might need to pull another card for that one because I'm like, huh? Oh, bring yourself out on a date or something. I don't know. That's interesting. Let's see. What the heck is this eggplant card talking about, Spirit? Yeah, because you hesitate. There's something here about worrying and doubting yourself and all of that. Maybe this is a self-confidence issue. I mean, like a self-confidence issue, and not allowing yourself the freedom to do things because you're really in your head instead of following your heart. But I think that, again, play, you have to, and I don't mean like play with toys or something, but like, well, you could, but in any sense of that, okay? Because there is an eggplant here, so take it how you will, my darling. Any toys you want. Get it? If you get it. Anyway, but you really have to just try different stuff. Try new things. See what you like. Don't be afraid to try new things. Flirt with yourself. No, sorry. Flirt with like the possibility. This is so ridiculous. Like flirt with the idea of these things that you want to do, like have fun with it. Don't just take it super seriously. Because I think that's why you're hesitating. You're taking it very seriously, this serious approach, instead of just from the perspective of having fun and enjoying what you're doing, right? So try and have fun with it instead, if you can. Okay, so let's get some tarot now. The Everyday Witch deck. Okay. Yes. Oh my God. We got like all the cards immediately. How many cards do we have? 5? Wow. So we have the Queen of Wands here, which is literally exactly everything I've just been saying. Like finding that confidence within you, doing things for yourself, leading with your, I guess, they have a pretty good balance. They can be very impulsive though. I think Spirit wants you to be more impulsive, but lead with your heart. I mean, fire signs really do lead with their heart sometimes, but it's they can go back and forth with their mind and their heart. But have fun, and again, flirt. There's like some sort of energy here. Maybe it's a person, I don't know, but a romantic situation. But just have fun, don't take things too seriously all the time. That's very important. And yes, we have Leo energy here with strength. Just taking control of what you're doing, and you can still take control of do you see? I love this. So you can still have control of your life and what you're doing with your time and still be loving and compassionate and be there for other people. You can absolutely do that. I love how this just showed like your beautiful balance. You will find a way. You persevere. You create these opportunities and you'll find the balance eventually. It may take a while, but you will find the balance between being there for others and doing what it is that you want to do and that fulfills you. That's big. With the Lovers here, again with balance, this is Gemini energy. So I think Gemini to Leo season could be very significant for you. But I also just think you're finding that balance between your head and your heart. What is it that you really feel like you have to do, and what is it you feel like your heart is telling you to do, right? Your head is telling you one thing, your heart's telling you another. They'll be like holding hands. This is like your head and your heart. Your head and your heart, since this is green. They're telling you two different things, but then they come together and it balances out, and it's very cleansing for you. It's like a big release um when you can figure out that beautiful balance, right, between the two. Because your inner child really, really wants you to try and figure this out because they're itching for you to have fun and take care of yourself, you know? Yeah, you could have, I really think if you chose this pile, you have some sort of family unit or people that really rely heavily on you, or animals. Again, I keep saying animals too. You have people and or animals that really rely heavily on you. And again, it's just like you cannot figure out this balance, but it's possible. You see all of these um, cups are completely balanced. Everyone's fulfilled emotionally, spiritually. It's just happy, right? And I think that that is possible. It really is for you. It's just a matter of figuring it out. It may be a bit difficult at first. And of course, there's going to be that transitional period. But once you really get into the groove of it, um, having that you time will be amazing every day, and or every week. Like you have a day that you really do something that you want to do and really allot time to do this, whether it's a project, whatever. But yeah, there's going to be a beautiful, happy balance here. And then look, Four of Wands with 1111. Oh, you'll have a lot to celebrate for, and people will have your back. I always see these cards, and it's beautiful to see that there's people that will support you too. You can tell just here, like, you take this power yourself, like, you figure it out for yourself, and then people will support you. Like, do you see how that, I love it, how that shows in the cards and how they came out. You really take control of yourself, take leadership of the situation, and try and find that balance within yourself. And perhaps someone else is helping you find this balance. And everything's just like, it falls into place and it brings you so much contentment. These are beautiful cards to have. The 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands. Such gorgeous energy. You can absolutely do this. It's just a matter of having fun, playing, finding the balance. You can do it. And again, every day, something small. Yeah, because you feel like you're being pulled in a lot of directions. And sometimes you start daydreaming and it's like, what the hell? I have to do something, but I don't want to do anything because I'm so tired. I've been there for everybody else and I can't be there for myself. That's what it feels like, And I I love this. Just look. This is at the back of the deck, the death card. Things are changing, baby. There's transitions. This is just like that moth and eucalyptus card. Like, you won't feel so emotionally drained or so emotionally like, this is you filling everybody else's cup. And you're like, okay, well, who do I have to be with today? Who do I have to talk to today? Who do I have to help today? It will be different. I think you'll still be doing some of this for people, but you won't be giving that much of yourself all the time. I feel like you're just not setting boundaries with anybody, firm boundaries, and you're just always there for people. And that will be changing. I'm not saying you're not going to be there for people, you will, but it'll be different because you're really going to stand up for yourself, right? And find this balance. Again, you can take control of the situation and still be there for people. And it's definitely going to happen here because that door is going to open and things are just changing. Oh, that's beautiful, pile one. think I'm going to end your reading there, though. It's been such a pleasure to read for you today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell. If you'd like to become a patron on my Patreon, I will leave that link down below. I do lots of fun readings on there, and you'll have access to extended readings when I post those, which will be quite often, probably like at once a week, maybe. And I also offer like mini readings and in-depth readings once a month for the higher tiers, as well as a thank you package to my Queen of Pentacles tier. So, and that is limited to 5 people. So, um, and there's 2 fulfilled already. So there's 3 spots left for that one. But anyway, sorry, I get on a tangent. If you'd like to book a reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below, or you can hit my Patreon again, like I said. And yeah, if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. I also have an Etsy if you want to check that out. I've got lots of, I have earrings there, and I'm gonna be posting more. Made some yesterday, so that's exciting. But yeah, I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening wherever you are, Pile One, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hello there, Pile Two. So if you chose Grumpy, this is your reading about what your inner child would like to tell you. So this is just whatever comes out. Okay. I'm not gonna just like have any guidelines for how this is gonna go. We're just gonna see what comes out, okay? So let's check this Prism Oracle card first. And we'll get into some others. Cleanse. Interesting. So there's something in your energy that really needs cleansing. I think that sometimes you feel really, I think you're quite empathetic, honestly. And like maybe you're very sensitive to energy, other people's energy, and just the energy of the world and animals, everything, a room. So I think for you, there's this necessity to cleanse your energy, your aura, whether that's through fire, having this like fire like a white candle surround by you, or a smoke cleanse of some sort with Palo Santo or something, cedar, anything. Um, Water. I find water to be super cleansing for me. I am a water sign, but I have a water sun and moon. So I find that to be very cleansing for my energy and my aura. If I'm feeling bad and I'm feeling heavy and I feel like my emotions aren't my own, and that I've really absorbed other people's stuff, that gunk that other people, have, then I take a shower and I feel so much better and lighter, energetically. I'm not saying even like getting clean or anything like that. Obviously that helps, but it cleanses your aura, honestly. And I think that your inner child really wants you to try and do that. Really, and I love that there's even water here. So that could be very important for you. Also, going outside when it's raining. I know that sounds crazy, but and connecting with the earth, like if it's not thundering and lightning, obviously, but well, thundering is okay, but lightning, maybe not. Going out in your bare feet and just letting the water like cleanse you, and also grounding yourself with the earth, your feet in the earth, right? Big. Um, let's see. Oh my God. I'm taking that as a sign. You need some protection too. This is obsidian or onyx, I don't remember, but it's protective energy, and that just, I knocked that over. So you really need something to protect your energy. Okay, very important. It's interesting because I have selenite here too, which is very cleansing, and then we have this, which is protecting. So I think that you would really benefit from getting some selenite or something like that as well, and obsidian. I think it's obsidian. I'm pretty positive. An obsidian tower or onyx. It's one of those. Look it up because I'm terrible with crystals. But I did look this up before I bought it because I keep this next to my bed actually to make sure that nothing's, you know, nothing's gonna get me. No energy. Um, and it really helps. It really, really does. Okay. So um this could be very helpful for you. And also putting up shields. I always envision white light surrounding me. Like one comes out of the top of my head and one comes down from the universe, like from the sky, and they meet and engulf me in this white, bright light, right? So that really helps protect your energy against other people. Um, Another negative anything, But I also use an evil eye bracelet, which is very helpful. It shoots the negative intent or anything like that back to the sender, right? Very important. In fact, I'm going to put it on. It feels important today, so we're going to wear it. I don't know, between that falling over and yeah, and the message in this reading, definitely. So, okay. No, I'm sorry. I'm a mess. It just felt that threw me off completely when that fell. So I think that you definitely need to protect yourself, protect your energy. And I'm not trying to scare you. It's not anything dire. Your inner child just wants you to take care of your energy because you're very empathetic and very sensitive to energy. So you have to really do these things to protect yourself. Because I think sometimes, even like with sometimes depression and just feeling down, getting the SADS or anything like that, it really affects you. And you think that like it's you, and sometimes it might be, okay? I'm not saying it's all the time that it isn't, but I think sometimes it really is other influences, other you just feeling other people's energy, and it affects your moods and your productivity and everything too. Your well-being sometimes even. Stagnation, yeah, like it makes you feel like you can't do anything or you just feel stuck because, well, I'm taking both of these because they both came out. Because your energy is so low, you're depleted, because that happens too, you get just exhausted and you can't do anything, which makes sense, that's just how it goes at home. I think you're home a lot because of this. Maybe you're an introvert and like you don't like going out very much, but I also think it's just a matter of you not wanting to go out because you get overwhelmed by all of the energy around you. It's like bees in your head. It's like, this is way too much because that's because you're feeling everybody's energy, and your inner child just really wants it. Maybe you didn't even realize this, and your inner child really wants you to protect yourself, take the precautions so you can live easier, right? Communication. Ooh, let's see, communication and healing. There's something here where you would be a really good I don't know, tarot reader or anything like that, but energy worker. I feel like you could really help people figure out their ailments or like what's hindering them or something like that, or stalling them from healing. You feel like you would be a very good healer, or like a psychiatrist, psychologist, a doctor, nurse, anything like that, just where you can really figure out what people have going on, because you're so sensitive to energy. You really can like figure out, and empathetic, that's the thing. You can put yourself in other people's shoes and figure out what's going on. But unlike other people, I feel like other people don't get it. They don't understand how you know what's going to happen, or what's going on before they even say anything. That's what it feels like. And you really help people figure this out. And maybe people come to you a lot to talk about things because you make them feel a lot better too with that sunflower. But the healing's there too. So you have such a healing energy as well. But again, it leaves you feeling depleted because you're allowing their energy to seep in without even realizing, to seep into your energy and suck it out of you. That's heavy. So definitely try to protect your energy for sure. Wow, you're getting more cards. That's fine. Let's see. Just trust and inner conflict resolution. So there could be something here where that could be why you have to cleanse too. You feel like there's something going on that isn't being resolved within yourself. And you're not trusting the process, trusting the universe, trusting that things will be okay. Maybe you're getting very apathetic and negative, and that's really affecting your energy too. So I think there is some of you here as well affecting your energy. And so your inner child really wants you to try to find a balance here between um being pessimistic, okay, and also trusting that things are going to work out. Which is hard. It's hard to work through that stuff, but that's very important. Oh my God, now it makes sense to have this at the back of the deck. No expectations. You have very high expectations and a lot of, I'm not telling you to not have hope. I almost said it in a lot of hope. That's not, no, I'm going to just go from a different way. Because I wouldn't be able to explain it well. You should absolutely have hope, okay? And I'm glad that you have hope. But you have a lot of expectations. And it's like you get, wow. I'm having a hard time communicating in this, which is interesting here. Maybe it's hard for you to communicate how you're feeling to others. You just feel, and it's like, oh, really overwhelming. But anyway, you have these really high expectations, right? And when things don't necessarily go the way you're expecting, you get like, whoa, really upset. Look at that panther. It's like angry, just frustrated, sad, all the things. And Spirit wants you to try to just not have expectations because you have to trust the process. You've planted the seeds, okay? You've planted the seeds. Now they're going to grow. It may take a little while, but it's not up to you here, like when they grow, right? How they grow, perhaps, but not when. That's all the universe, right? And that's very hard for you. So that's where you kind of have to find that inner conflict resolution. Because you kind of have to realize you can't control everything. You can control yourself and your actions and all of that, but you can't, and your reactions, that's big, but you can't control outside sources and other things that could go wrong or other things that could go right, and timing. Timing is big. So let's see what else we've got. Focus. Yes, focus your energy, please. It's hard though. Like it is hard to focus your energy on what's important to you, right? And focus your energy on, oh my God. And this came out resolution. Sorry, I didn't finish my thought, but that's interesting. This is driving me crazy. If they're uneven, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like you really want an immediate um resolution to things, right? You want things to happen, done. I love that resolution came out twice, okay? Things will be resolved. It's just going to maybe not be how you expect, right? So all you can do is focus on you. Focus on how you react to things. I think that's a big, your energy, how you're reacting to everything, what you're doing, what you're putting your time in doing, right? So that's what you need to focus on. You need to focus on that, not on when things are going to happen, not when things are going to be resolved, not when things will be successful, anything like that. Again, no expectations. Your inner child wants you to just chill. Okay, just vibe. I don't know. And take care of your energy. That's important. We have grumpy. I just remembered, like, oh, I hit my mic. Sorry. We have grumpy. I feel like that's been you. You've been grumpy. Don't be grumpy. You have a gold mine sitting under you, right? It's just going to take a minute. um, and it may not be monetarily or anything like that. It could just be, whatever you're trying to manifest or just have this resolution of. But I think your mindset is huge, and definitely cleansing your aura and your energy will be big for you, and protecting yourself as well is huge. But that's just one step, right? We need to also try and be more positive about things, which is really hard. I know, believe me. It's a daily struggle, but you have to try. Okay, try. That's all your inner child wants you to do, is try, because they love you, whatever, always. But yeah, I'm seeing now, this is different, because this is usually a very sexy card, mysterious here. There's a mystery here, and um it's like your actions are reflected back at you. Okay, like your energy hits you in the face. It's like karma hits you immediately if your energy is down. And I don't mean like depression or anything like that. I mean like um because obviously you can't help that. But I mean things you can help. Okay, like if you get really mad because I don't know, something just something went bad, right? Or something went wrong. Um and you get really mad, karma's going to hit you in the face with something negative, probably, because you're reacting to things poorly sometimes. Um, and I'm not saying like, because I think when things are going well and you're reacting positively and being more, uplifting for yourself and others, I think that good things come your way. It's just a matter of that cycle, it reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. Just things really, those good times and bad times happen, but you're really stuck in that more negative right now, I think. And I'm feeling really tired and having a hard time communicating still. So I just want you to know, like, I'm feeling your energy. I'm definitely going to cleanse after we're done, okay? So this doesn't stick with me, and it helps, I promise you. So you should try it, really. But again, I think some of this is you, and you're very locked in and conflicted on how to move ahead, but you feel stuck. You feel stuck and you feel like you can't um get out of this energy, this funk. I think it's funk. It's funky energy. And you really want to be more optimistic and positive, but it's very hard. But again, it's very important. This is step 1, cleansing your energy. Okay. And it's interesting that stagnation and lake are here. It's the same thing, same card. You've gotten that a few times, like resolutions, same card. These, same card, right? Like, crazy. Yeah. Inviting more positivity into your life is important too. You could have people in your life that are very negative that also impact your mood. That's huge too. The people we surround ourselves by. Your inner child really wants you to evaluate that. Evaluate who you're spending time with and how they make you feel. How do you feel when you're with them? How do you react to things when you're with them? Gel pens. Yeah, because it feels as though you could you're very inspired. I think that, or you're creative. Maybe you're not inspired right now, but you want to be. That's the thing. You really have some sort of idea or just something here that you want to accomplish, and it's very hard for you to do that in this mindset and in this energy, for sure. Again, because you're planting the seeds, you're trying to plant the seeds and then nothing's growing yet, and it just takes time. It really does. And that could be part of why you're feeling very negative as well, just because things aren't going as quickly as you expected them to. But sunshine and rainbows are coming for you, baby. um, oh yeah, you have to be surrounded by things and people that make you feel supported and comfortable and comforted. Okay, that's very big and positive. You know, this yellow's here. It's a positive color. It's confident too, with the solar plexus chakra. Just very secure. It's definitely more about security here because it feels like you feel very unstable. Not necessarily like in a negative, yeah. You feel very unstable and like emotionally and all of that, you know, and it's your reactions, how you're reacting to things is big. I know I keep saying it, but that really is affecting a lot how you're reacting to things. And that could be why you're stuck because you're just like frustrated and then you stop. You don't keep going working on things because you're frustrated and you want to keep see some success or progress and it's not coming because you keep getting so negative. But it will come, you know. And we have sticker earrings as well. There's a lot of worry here. You have a lot of worry and doubts, and it's just um that's some anxiety coming in too because of this uncertainty. And your inner child just wants you to trust the process. I know like it's so much easier said than done, but if you're feeling that overwhelming anxiety or whatever, that's when you need to cleanse your energy for sure. Get in the shower, get out your Palo Santo or whatever, your crystals, however you want to cleanse your energy, and do it when you're feeling like that. The Six of Wands, there's some sort, you want like recognition for something here. Some sort of recognition from other people, you know? And happiness, oh, yes, let's see what else comes out. Leo season could be significant. We do have Leo energy here. And the sunflowers again. Pointing toward the sun. Getting outside's good for you too. I think you're inside too much. You know how the sunflowers, they turn toward the sun? It's like you just need to have the sun on your face a few times a day, or like just even once a day for a solid 10 minutes at least, right? Oh, God. Okay. Sorry, my cards almost fell everywhere. Oh, yeah, yeah. See, and the King of Pentacles came out. You do have a lot of ambitions and you work very, very hard, okay? And that's why you're so concerned about not having, like, not being in a certain place in your life right now. You feel behind or something. Yeah, because look, the Ten of Swords is at the back of the deck. It's, oh, man. But it's coming to an end, that whole feeling, because this is giving, like, feeling so sad because you're not getting recognition, you're not feeling happy, you're not feeling this abundant energy where you're very comfortable with where you are. You feel very stagnant and unhappy and like no one sees what you do. And your inner child wants you to know, like, yeah, people do see you. They see you. Oh, the Ten of Wands. They do see you. You've worked your butt off, and people can see that for sure. They see that. And it's coming to an end. These difficult times are coming to an end. And I really think more positivity is coming your way. The Page of Swords came out with that. And it's just you not caring so much about what other people think. Yes, you have some anxiety about things, but you're just going to do it anyway. You're going to try things anyway. And you're going to, again, not care what other people think. You persevere. Look, with strength here. You persevere and you keep going. That's what's important. You're not going to feel locked in and limited anymore. You're feeling in control of your life. Just try not to get too obsessive here with the devil. Don't get super obsessed with money, okay? Because that could be what's stemming, like what some of this unhappiness and sadness and anger is stemming from. That desire for money, abundant, like a lot of money, right? I'm not saying you shouldn't have money or anything like that. And everybody has money worries and all of that, obviously. But I think that you'll be balancing things out. Your energy specifically will be balanced out. And you're just going to feel more um like not caring about what other people think about what you're doing and just going for it. I think you have very creative ideas, and maybe you're learning or going to school or something like that to pursue something more, right? And again, it takes time and it's frustrating, but you're going to get there at the end of it, I think. And people are going to see you. Leo energy twice. I mean, you're going to get recognized. You're going to get this recognition that you desire. Hopefully the money too that you want. Definitely the happiness though, I think for sure. But I think I'm going to close your reading there, pile two. It's been such a pleasure to read for you today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit that notification bell. If you'd like to become a Patreon on my if you'd like to become a patron on my Patreon, I'll leave the link down below. I post extended readings there. I'm going to do horoscope readings. There are polls like exclusive to Patreon. Lots of stuff over there. And for the highest two tiers, you get personal, like there's a mini reading and then an in-depth reading, 30-minute reading for the top two tiers. So check that out if you'd like. I also send a thank you package to my Queen of Pentacles tier, which is the top tier. And there are 3 slots still available for that, just to let you know. But I'm having a lot of fun putting those together for my patrons. But yes, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below. If you have any questions or comments or concerns you need answered, I got you. And if you'd like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening, wherever you are, pile 2. And I'll see you next time, okay? Bye. Hello there, pile 3. So if you chose Tigger, this is your reading from your child self. So whatever your child self wants to tell you, there isn't really a game plan here. I just want to see what comes out. So we're just going to check this out. Let's see. Oh God, that the balloon almost knocked it over. It's fine. So let's check this out with the Prism Oracle. We'll see, and then we'll get into some more cards. But the overall theme here is strength. Oh, your inner child really wants you to know how strong you are. You persevere. You keep going. That's something about you that your inner child really loves. You never give up. You never give up on yourself. You never give up on your friends, your loved ones. It's very much like Tigger. You just keep going. You're bouncing. You just keep bouncing, right? And you're so strong. I don't know if maybe they just really want you to know how strong you are, because it feels like you don't know that, or you don't recognize everything that you've been through and how friggin' strong you are, because not everybody could have gone through what you went through and stayed as happy and unjaded as you are. It feels like you've definitely been through a lot. But you think of Tigger, he's such a happy, happy, happy tiger, right? And well, most of the time. And he just tries to spread that. And I think that that's how you are. Even though you've been through really difficult times, you really try your best to not let that get you down, right? And your inner child is so proud of you for this. They really are. You're so tough, and you've learned so many lessons, and oh, they love you so much. This is so sweet already. I feel like a lot of people are going to choose this pile. I don't know. Tigger's pretty popular. We'll see. Oh, okay, there we go. 2 cards. Yeah, there's happiness here. Oh, they want you to be happy, your inner child. Yes, because you're healing wounds. You're actively healing, and you're not pushing it away. You're communicating your wounds and your trauma. You're not keeping things bottled up. You're communicating with people, whether that be a therapist, your friends. You're getting it out there, right? You're not holding it in. And your inner child is so proud of you for this, because there's sunflowers here. That's you. This really helps you, like, talking through this really helps you be more positive. It's like helping you process things in a positive way. It's been hard. I'm not saying you've had it easy at all. I'm just saying now you really see things differently, because you see that you went through these things because they taught you things and they made you stronger, and you can help other people that are going through similar situations as you. And that really is fulfilling for you, I think, which is, your inner child is so proud of you, you guys. I can't even express. I feel like this is going to be a quick reading. We'll see, but this is flying. These messages, they want you to know this urgently. Surrender to receive. Yes, that's what you did, though. I think that's what you did. And you surrendered to the universe. You surrendered to your circumstances, and now you're really getting so much in return. And the thing is, you're working through this. You're working through these wounds and you're healing them. You're healing. And that's why the universe is is giving you blessings, because you're trying, and that's what matters right there. And your inner child wants you to know that. It felt like you were drowning before, but now you're staying afloat. It might not always be easy. There is a tear there, but you're doing it, and you persevere. You really are. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, focus on the big picture. Yeah, I think you're doing that, honestly. You're putting in work and really focusing on getting things done for yourself. And whether that be through your healing or like through your career, however that resonates for you, you're just focusing on the big picture. And in this particular circumstance, that's good, because you're getting things done to move toward that big picture instead of just focusing on it and doing nothing about it, which is the case sometimes when this card comes out. But it feels as though you're working toward this. You're focusing on the big picture, but you're implementing changes within yourself and within your circumstances to move forward toward that big goal, big picture that you're envisioning for your life, which I think includes emotional stability. That's big, big for you. I feel like you have some deep trauma emotionally that you're trying to work through, and you're doing amazing. Your inner child really wants you to know that, because other people would drown. They would have drowned, and they would have been miserable all the time. But you're not like that. You just keep going. Oh, just keep swimming. Focus. Yes, you have your eye on the prize here. You're focusing on healing your wounds. You're focusing on being a better person, and maybe even helping others through everything. I can't get over how proud your inner child is of you. It's just like, ugh, because I could like cry. It's that heavy. It's that beautiful. Um, it's a happy cry though, it's not negative. You've been through so much, but you're coming out on top. Yes, release. By communicating, I love when how that lined up. You are releasing your trauma, your baggage, your um everything that you're working through by talking to someone. Or even writing it down. You're figuring it out, and you're releasing it. You're not keeping it and letting it weigh you down, your baggage or the bad things that happened to you or happened in your life. You're not carrying that with you. You're releasing it. And it's absolutely for the best, because you're healing through it all. And that's exciting. Also, July could be significant. We have Ruby here, which is the gemstone of July. Um, and excitement. There's exciting things coming for you. As you feel more grounded and focused, things are just aligning for you, I think. And it's exciting. You have every right to feel excited, you know? And I think your inner child's excited too, which is good. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there were you've burdened some heavy wounds for you. There were in the past. Just heavy stuff. And it's not something easy to work through, but you're doing it. You're doing it. Mm. Oh, abundance. How beautiful. That abundant energy, that abundance of love, that abundance of joy, that abundance of money, however it resonates for you, just goodness, an abundance of goodness is coming to you because you're working through all of this. And honestly, it's putting you in such a positive mindset, you know, and you're seeing things differently because of all of this and because you're working through it. It feels like you're like having a spiritual awakening or something like that, or you have had it and you're really just seeing the effects of it now, you know, because you've worked through healing these wounds and releasing everything. And now you're really laser focused on being content, being happy, and being surrounded by goodness and abundance and joy, right? It's so beautiful. So we have bubble gum. Bubble gum. Because that is really giving me like, there could have been people in your life that were clinging to you, like toxic people that were really trying to cling to you, and you released them, or you're in the process of releasing them because they don't serve you. Their energy doesn't serve you, and it drags you down, and you don't want that. You don't want that at all. You don't want people in your life that are negative, or I don't even mean negative. I mean just their mindset and their morals. You don't want people that don't align with you anymore in your life. And I think you're really starting to implement those boundaries with them and maybe even cutting them out completely because you're ready for this fun cereals energy. You're ready for that positivity, you know, and just fun. Again, it's an abundant energy. Let me make sure in the book here with fun cereals. Yeah, sweet, delightful, generous. You want to surround yourself and your time with people that are sweet and kind and loving. And you're generous. I think you're a generous person in general. So you don't want to be taken advantage of. You want to be around people that don't take advantage of your beautiful heart or your, you know, whatever resources you may have. You don't want to be taken advantage of. And you don't want talk because you have in the past. You have been taken advantage of in the past. For sure. Yeah, it feels as though you're working like with a team. You have like a group of people that help you, that have helped you through this. And you're sturdy. You guys have like grown closer through all of this, you know? And you're standing tall as a unified front, like against the negativity. So like I feel like if you get negative about something once in a while, someone in this group will be like, hey, let's try and switch that around, you know, let's try and figure out how we can switch it around, you know, and make it not a positive, but like see why you're seeing it as a negative, you know, because obviously it's okay to have negative feelings. That's just part of being human, right? But it's about how you react to it, right? And how you're seeing it and not sitting in that negativity. That's important. That's what this support system is kind of there for. I mean, they're there for a lot of things, but fun, healing, all of that. But I think perhaps this is even the group that you're communicating your trauma to and releasing it, helping that way. They don't even have to be like a mental health professional or anything like that. You're just working through it with people that understand and they're empathetic and sympathetic towards your situation. But you definitely have a support system of some sort, and it could be a mental health support team as well. It just depends. Loved ones, however it resonates for you. Okay. But you're a united front. You stand tall and you're connected in some sort of way, whether it's through similar circumstances, similar history, or just being friends, and caring about each other. Let's get one more of these and then we'll get into the tarot. Beautiful pumpkin spice. This is such a beautiful energy, honestly. The pumpkin spice is so warm and comforting. It's like every time I see this pumpkin spice card, it's like, oh, this is lovely. It's just a lovely energy because it's security, safety, you know? And I think that that's really what I think you're in this energy, but ultimately that's really what you want. You want security. And I think you're there. It's just like you want to make sure you're there and with the security. So that may include, getting rid of some negative Nancy's in your life, if you will, some Karens or whatever. But um definitely this is gorgeous. Okay, let's get into the tarot now. I'm sorry. I got distracted. It's just so sweet. I'm like relishing how beautiful this reading is. Yes, this has come out in every reading, by the way. So we have strength, and your main card is strength. So, gosh, you've gone through a lot, pile 3, and you're coming out in control of yourself, in control of your circumstances, and you haven't become jaded because of it. You're still soft. You still have this beautiful heart and loving energy. Yes, you're in control of yourself now and everything that you're doing, but you're doing it on your terms, right? And not really caring about what anyone else thinks. You've learned so much on your journey. And again, you're just, oh, you have a big heart. This is lovely. Oh my God. I'm going to take this one. Okay. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. Such a confidence here. There is such confidence because, and you should be proud of yourself. I think your inner child is so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. You should be standing there with your head held high like that and know that you are resilient and you never give up. Um, you're very passionate too. I just think you are such a good friend. I don't know why that came up, but you're a very, very good friend, and people really look up to you and see how much you've gone through, and they appreciate the hell out of you. They really do. And they love you so, so much. You're a dragon to them. You are that dragon. You're tough, but lovely. You know? Ugh. You've got a fire within you that doesn't go out. It's just like whatever life throws your way, you will find a way to work through it every time. Yeah, because those negative times, those hard, difficult times are ending, or they've ended with that 10 of Wands. That's in the past. All that negativity, of course, there'll be some that pops up once in a while, of course, but all those, look, the heartbreaks and everything, that 3 of Swords energy, those are in the past. You have control of your life now. You have control of who you want in your life. Again, I think before you didn't implement boundaries with people and you let people in that did not have good intentions. But now you absolutely will not let anyone in that you don't think deserves your energy. I think you've realized through everything that you've learned that your energy is everything, your time is everything, and you don't want to waste it on people that just take and take and take and are so negative and toxic. So you're in the process of surrounding yourself with people that and circumstances that lift you up, not pull you down. That's what it is. Yes. Ooh, yes, I love these came out together. We have the Magician, Aries energy, gorgeous. Wait, right? Isn't it Aries? I think it's Aries. And the Ace of Wands. What did I say? You're completely taking the reins here of everything in your life. I feel like maybe in the past you didn't have control of what you could do, you know? And your circumstances were like controlled by other people or others, like a job or something. I don't know, but or a toxic like partner or something like that. And you couldn't do what you wanted to do. And now you're manifesting everything it is with all of these tools you have and everything that you've learned. You're powerful, okay? You have so much here. And you're manifesting everything that you want and you're going to be taking action toward it with this Ace of Wands. You're not going to give up. You persevere, okay? You're dangerous in a good way. It's like you have the drive to see things through to the end and manifest your goals, your dream life, get that abundance, you know? Ooh, this is gorgeous, pile 3. I love this for you, like so much. Yeah, because you see things from a higher perspective with the Hanged Man. No more sitting around in that tree holding on to the key. Yes, you have the key. You have the key. Do you see? This person's holding the key to their chains, to being locked in. You're not going to lock yourself in anymore. It's your time to get out of that stall, like get out of that hermit mode almost, and share this beautiful enlightened brain with other people, you know, and just because you see things from such a unique perspective in a unique way, and again, you're very empathetic, so you just get it. You get how humans work, you get emotions, you get it all. Again, spiritually awakened, you really are. And it serves you, it's going to serve you, and it could be something like you'll be using in a job or something, in a job setting, or just in general, like giving people advice, you know, with that Ace of Wands and the Hanged Man here, these 3, it's like you could be using that in like whether it's psychiatry or psychology, anything like that. You could be going to school for that, something just or just tarot, anything, you know, it doesn't have to be some big thing, but and it could just be you giving advice to your friends. But you're definitely using that beautiful brain to make the world a better place. That's certain. And we also have the 6 of Swords at the back of the deck. So you're just ready to fly off. You're ready to go. You're ready to explore the world, explore your neighborhood, explore new places. You know, it doesn't have to be outside of your country or anything like that, but it could be. But it's just exploring new opportunities here and expanding your mind, your worldview. You're not gonna give up. It's like you have awakened, and now it's like it's gonna keep growing. You awaken and awaken and awaken. It doesn't stop, right? That's how it feels. I can't get over how proud of you that your inner child is. I can't. This is, and they should be, because this is, you're amazing, pile 3, honestly. But I am going to end your reading there. It's been an absolute pleasure today. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit that button down below. If you'd like to be notified when I post a new video, you can hit the notification bell. If you would like to become a patron on my Patreon, I'll leave that link down below. I'm going to be posting extended readings there, probably like once a week, maybe a little less, but I do like weekly readings. I do horoscope readings. I'm going to do, there's polls, you know, talking behind the scenes stuff, you know, I'll post a lot there. I'm going to be ending up posting a lot, but I also, to the top 2 tiers, offer, a mini reading and then a, in-depth 30-minute reading. as well for my Queen of Pentacles tier, the highest tier. And there are 3 slots available for that. I also send a thank you package to my Queen of Pentacles tier, which is exciting. And it's been really fun putting that together. But if you want to join my Patreon, it's down below. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'll leave my email link down below as well. Or you can just join me on Patreon, whatever you want to do. I'm cool with. And if you would like to follow me on social media, I'll leave those down below as well. But I hope you have a beautiful day, night, or evening, wherever you are, Pile 3, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye.